This season is the gift that keeps on giving. Cause what is this? Mo Salah dropped a bomba yesterday. And there have been some interesting rumors that we have to talk about. So, my name is Isco. I will dissect this situation a little bit because it's crazy. A lot of teams, as well as Madrid, are going to be interested in Mo Salah. And we will talk about just how did this even happen, bro? This beloved Egyptian king in Liverpool. Because, I mean, this guy 2 months ago was their best player and they were pushing him for the Ballon d'Or. Still, some people, Liverpool fans, let's be honest, you were still pushing him for the Ballon d'Or. Now, I'm not saying Liverpool fans are in the wrong for this. I think Liverpool fans, most of them are actually with Mohammed Salah. Some of them aren't. Maybe question their integrity to the club. But I don't care, bro. Liverpool fans, you do you. We have to read this, though. It's not acceptable for me. I don't know why this is happening for me. I don't get it. This guy is sad, you know. He is in disbelief that Mo Salah, one of the top scorers at the club, I think he's second in Liverpool's history, just after Ian Rush. And he is getting benched for 3 games. I know he's not been playing well, but look at Isaac, look at Virus, bro. He says as well, I have done so much for this club, I don't have to go every day fighting for my position because I earned it. I'm not bigger than anyone. He fucking earned it. Guys, before we get into the transfer shenanigans and the AFCON shit, I just want to say, Salah is a legendary Premier League player and he's a Liverpool legend. I might not like Salah's playing style or that the way he plays football. You know, I might prefer Riyad Mahrez or Eden Hazard. But that doesn't dispute Salah's greatness. And Liverpool, and especially Arne Slot or whoever is making these decisions, that they are benching him over players that have just came into the club, like Wirtz, Ekitike, Isaac. Now, Ekitike has at least some credit in the bank, you know. He has scored multiple goals, and he has performed quite well for Liverpool. But he's not been exceptional, and neither have been those two shitters, Isaac and Wirtz. Isaac and Wirtz. Come on, guys. Let's be honest. Should they actually be starting ahead of Salah? I don't know. Salah says, can I give an example? It's silly, but I'm sorry. I remember a while ago, Harry Kane was not scoring for 10 games. And I completely agree with Salah on this point. But you know why? Because Harry Kane will never come out like Mo Salah. Because Harry Kane, I just think his mentality is cheeks. That's just my opinion, okay? I think he's a great player, phenomenal striker. I just think, you know, how people perceive your playing career and how people perceive you online plays a part how the players treat you, how the club treats you. And it shows. With Salah, maybe there's something internal. He says the media were like, oh, Harry will score for sure. When it comes to Mo, everyone is like, he needs to be on the bench. I'm sorry, Harry. Do you know why? Do you know why, Salah? Do you know why? Because you were one of the best players last season and everybody expected the same shit. With Kane, I think he just keeps his standard. He keeps his standard at an all-time high, but he never passes that threshold to be in those Ballon d'Or conversations. And when you are in that top 3, top 4 in the Ballon d'Or, that's when your whole perception and the social media, the thoughts about you, the hate, the love as well, completely changes. It completely shifts into one mistake, you are finished. One goal, Ballon d'Or. With Kane, it's good striker. He's doing good in the Bundesliga. Oh, he scored a hat-trick. Nice. If Mo Salah scored a hat-trick, oh my goodness, he's winning the fucking Ballon d'Or. If Salah drops a stinker and he gets hooked in the game, his career is finished. But when Kane doesn't score, it will be exactly like Salah says, because his perception in the media and the people just perceive him a bit differently. So I don't really agree with this point, but it's life, bro. You finished so high in the Ballon d'Or, and you had such a great season last season. So it's expected. The media is always going to be on your shit, bro. Just look at Jude Bellingham. Look at Jude. Look at Foden before he started firing again. That's expected. Let's get into the next part of the interview. I said to my parents, this is the wildest one. I said to my parents, come to Brighton game. I don't know if I'm going to play or not, but I'm going to enjoy it. This brother is basically saying, this might be my last game for this fucking club. Why would he be saying, I'm gonna enjoy it? It's the last game at Anfield as well. I will be at Anfield to say goodbye to the fans and go Africa Cup. I don't know what is going to happen when I'm there. This brother is basically saying, yo, I might leave in January if you don't fix this shit up. And he basically said his relationship with Arne Slot is broken. He said that was a good relationship last season. We had similar ideas what we wanted to do in the future. But now there is no relationship. And for me, that's unacceptable as well. From Arne Slot, who bought players for 450 million, bro. Perform. Do some tactics, G. I know you beat us because we're ass. That saved it. Yo, if Madrid beat Liverpool, he would have been already sacked. That game saved your ass, buddy. Last season, Arsenal, cheeks, City, injuries, Chelsea, not ready, Tottenham United. Let's not. I'm joking. My bad, bro. My bad. Stay in relegation, yeah? But, bro, you have no credit in the bank. Nice for winning in the Premier League. You bought players for 450 mil, and you are not performing, and you are not winning the Premier League, and you are definitely not winning the UCL. You just lost. You know what? Let's just look at their fixtures, okay? Look at this. It started with these two games. Crystal Palace, Galatasaray. People are maybe like, okay, they lost 2 games, whatever. Chelsea, United. Then you bounce back. But again, you lose to flippin' throw-in FC, Brentford. You lose 3-0. Once again, you bounce back. You beat Madrid. Oh my god, Liverpool's back. Dunked. 3-0, 4-1. Yeah, Slot, if this was a different club and you didn't win the Prem last year, even if you finished second and had one of the best seasons in the Prem, you would have been gone. Look at this. He is drawing back-to-back to newly promoted teams, and he benched Salah for both these games. I mean, Salah has not been performing that well. Yes, but is that a reason to not give him minutes? Bro, Isak has been cheeks. Isak. And why is Gakpo playing? Liverpool fans, let me know. Am I right or wrong? I know Salah has not been performing well. But has Gakpo been performing that well? Has Wirtz been performing that well? Has, I don't know, flipping Frimpong, who's playing right wing for you? I've sing Szoboszlai play right back and Frimpong play right wing. What is this? Frimpong starting over Salah. Maybe, Slot, it's not the player on that right wing, but it's your fucking system. Maybe, just maybe, your tactical flexibility doesn't work for this team because you overbought. I know what is overbought. Mbappe last year. You know what happened last year? We had this. Brother, 3 players were playing left wing. The midfield was fucking all over the place. I know what I'm talking about. And this is, right now, living proof that sometimes more is less. These teams need less players, and they shouldn't have bought Isak. They should have stuck with Ekitike and left Isak because he's a fucking crybaby. And you are shit, my guy. I don't care if he scored a goal last week or the goal, I don't know, the week before. I just don't care, bro. I don't care. Isak has not been good, and he was 130 mil. That's disgusting. And you are benching your best player in the last, I don't know, 7 years. One point I have to mention, though. Like, off track. Brother, shut the fuck up, please. Shut up, please. Wow, maybe time for an interview. Please don't, bro. Please don't. Please don't. I'm gonna fucking cover my eyes and rather watch, I don't know, bro, Indian Football League, than watch Piers Morgan interview Mo Salah and glazing this brother for clicks. Please, so comment down below. Say, Piers Morgan, please don't do an interview. Thank you, bro. So, this is what we have came here for. Real Madrid and other clubs. Juve, Bayern, these guys. Bayern maybe not because of Olise. But a lot of clubs will be looking at Mo Salah. And yes, Real Madrid will be looking at Salah. I am telling you, you might be like, but he's older. No. It's still Mohammed Salah. And if Perez has the chance to sign him, even for those 6 months, he might try. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but doesn't he look like he fits the kit a little bit? At least a little bit. I think he fits the kit, you know. But let's talk about how it would work tactically, because, you know, image-wise and this and that, but brother, even Liverpool, who, I don't know, are not doing that great, for Madrid, who, you know, they got beat by Liverpool. That's fair to you. But you know how it is, bro. Real Madrid owns Liverpool, especially in those UCL finals. Like, joining us at this point in the season would just be crazy. But which club makes more sense? We need a right winger. He's a superstar. And guys, let's be honest. I know he's older, but do you think he's gonna do better in the Premier League or La Liga? Salah in La Liga is getting 30 fucking goals. I am telling you, Salah in the La Liga is getting 30 fucking goals. He doesn't need to run that much, okay? He is technically sound. He can play as a right winger, slot in as a striker when we need him to. I'm telling you the truth right now. I am telling you the truth right now. I would sign Salah for 6 months. But here is the problem. Here's the biggest problem. Because does he really fit the system? He's a right winger. He's a right-sided player. But he plays more like this. And Vinny playing like this. And Jude Bellingham here. Who is actually going to fucking press in this team? Salah never presses. Mbappe, Vinny. So Jude Bellingham would be doing... This brother would be doing... I don't know if that would work, you know. I don't know. But, like, it's still a good signing. You can let me know, but, like, why not try it? Why not try it? We literally have nothing to lose if we get him for 6 months on loan. Because if he wants to leave in January, I'm telling you, nobody is paying for him outside of Saudi. So it's either you go on loan somewhere, I don't know where, or you stay Liverpool, or you go to Saudi by transfer. Because nobody is affording your ass and your wages in January. It would have to be a split on loan or a full transfer to Saudi. I think he would be too expensive. His wages are crazy. And yeah, we could maybe get something out of him for those 6 months. But if it would be a transfer or anything else at the end of the season, I am not looking at Mo Salah at all. Guys, I'm saying 6 months loan, it will be cute. Maybe he will help us. We need more goals in the attack and we need a right winger. Yes, but long-term wise, I think he can give us maybe 1 or 2 years. I don't think his wages and his price are worth the risk of, I don't know, maybe injury, you know, he's getting older, or a big club coming in and snatching him next season from Saudi. Maybe we could get something for him, but what if his price drops like Rodrigo's price, you know, for example. We could have sold Rodrigo and got, I don't know, 80, 90 million. Now this brother would go for 60, 70 mil. You know, that's my biggest problem with Salah, that I just think he doesn't hold that much value anymore. And it's a shame, you know, it's a shame that Liverpool is actually disrespecting this guy so much. I don't think he has been great. I think he has been quite bad this season, yes. But I don't think it's all his fault. So, guys, you can let me know down below what you think about this situation especially. And this transfer of Real Madrid that might not even be a possibility. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there, you know. I would maybe get him on a 6 months loan. Maybe. If it would be a transfer or anything else, don't touch Salah at all. Okay? We don't need that wage fully paid and that price. Just don't. Okay? But Perez, if you want him on a 6 months loan, I'm down, bro. Any other clubs, though, looking at a right winger in the Serie A, this brother will score 30 in your league as well. Okay, Salah is still a great player. Let's not act like he isn't. And Saudi clubs, get your money ready because this guy, I think, will be leaving at the start of January or at the end of the season. I've been Isco. Today, we're going to do a watch-along for Real Madrid's game against Celta Vigo. Make sure to tune in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.